Get ready to play Backgammon, a thrilling 5,000-year-old game blending strategy and luck. The goal is to bear off all 15 checkers first, potentially doubling or tripling your win with strategic play. This guide explains how to play and win, covering setup, rules, and strategies. You'll need a backgammon board with 24 narrow triangles called points, alternating in color and grouped into 4 quadrants. Each player's home board, points 1 to 6, and outer board, points 7 to 12, separated by a central bar. You'll also need 30 checkers, 15 per player, typically black and white or red and white, 2 pairs of 6-sided dice, 2 dice cups, and a doubling cube marked with 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Play in a quiet, well-lit space like a home table, game club, or online via platforms like Backgammon Galaxy or 247 Backgammon. No specific attire is needed, but players should be adults for competitive or gambling settings. For stakes, use chips, counters, or points. Casual games can use matchsticks or paper scoring. Ensure a reputable platform online to avoid scams. Backgammon is a 2-player game, with each player competing to move their checkers faster. Agree on stakes, e.g., points, money, or tokens, and rules, like doubling cube use or match play, e.g., first to 7 points. Set a time limit, often 30 to 60 minutes per game, and check local variations like whether the Jacoby rule, backgammons only count with doubling, applies. Set up the board with each player's 15 checkers, 2 on point 1, 5 on point 6, 3 on point 8, and 5 on point 12, mirrored for the opponent. Their point 1 is your point. White moves counterclockwise from the opponent's home board, points 24 to 19, to their own, points 6 to 1. Black moves clockwise. To start, each player rolls 1 die. The higher roll goes first, using both dice for their move. Ties require re-rolling. Players then alternate, rolling 2 dice each turn from a cup, ensuring they land flat on their right-hand side of the board. Invalid rolls, like landing on a checker, are re-rolled. Each die represents a move. For a roll of 4 and 2, move 1 checker 4 points and another 2, or 1 checker 6 points, landing only on open points, unoccupied, or with one opponent's checker. If you land on a single opponent's checker, a blot, it's hit and placed on the bar. A player with checkers on the bar must re-enter them to the opponent's home board, points 1 through 6 for white, 19 through 24 for black, using dice rolls to land on an open point. No other moves are allowed until all checkers are off the bar. If only 1 die can be played, use the higher number. If neither can be played, skip your turn. Doubles, e.g. 3 to 3, grant 4 moves of that number, 4 threes. Once all 15 checkers are in your home board, begin bearing off by rolling numbers matching points with checkers, e.g. roll a 3 to remove a checker from point 3. If a roll exceeds your highest occupied point, bear off from the highest point with checkers. If a checker is hit during bearing off, re-enter it before continuing. The first player to bear off all checkers wins. Scoring depends on the opponent's progress. A single win, opponent has borne off at least 1 checker, is 1 point. A gammon, opponent hasn't borne off any, is 2 points. A backgammon, opponent hasn't borne off any, and has checkers on the bar, or your home board, is 3 points. The doubling cube, starting at 1, can be offered before rolling to double the stakes. The opponent accepts or concedes the current points. Subsequent redoubles alternate ownership, with no limit. Rules ensure fairness. Moves must land on open points, fewer than 2 opponent checkers. Dice rolls are final unless invalid. The doubling cube can only be offered before rolling. Cheating, like manipulating dice, is illegal and voids the game. Disputes are settled by players or, online, by platform support using game logs. Strategies improve your edge. Early on, build anchors, 2 or more checkers on a point, in the opponent's home board to secure re-entry if hit. Spread checkers for flexibility rather than stacking, as advised by expert Paul Magriel. Put your checkers where they belong. Hit opponent blots to slow them, but avoid leaving your own blots late in the game. Calculate pip count, total points to bear off, to gauge the race. If ahead, focus on safe moves. If behind, use priming, building consecutive blocked points to trap opponents. Use the doubling cube when you have a clear advantage, like a strong lead in the race. Practice on free platforms like 247 Backgammon to refine tactics. Play responsibly, especially with stakes. Set a budget and stick to it. If you liked today's video, make sure to watch our other Casino Explainer videos too.